Hey everyone, welcome to the video. I'm sure you were all devastated by my lack of uploads recently, but you know, Christmas and shit. Thank y'all for 100 subscribers, and I got another deck for y'all today. It's the beginning of the season, Gold 4, whatever. I play these games, I don't know, I haven't been playing a lot of Minion Masters recently, what can I say? I'll probably be uploading other content to the channel soon, other than Minion Masters. But I'll still do Minion Master shit from now on. But let's talk about the deck. So this deck I've really enjoyed playing. It's a much more streamlined and faster version than my other deck I released with Avea before. This one can work with, you see I just have two of the same deck. One has Avea, one has Demon Warrior. This deck works great with both of them. Or Avea is potentially faster. Demon Warrior just costs one less mana. I don't know. Sniper Scrat's amazing. And then I just put in a whole bunch of my favorite 2-drops. And then we get to Healing Puff. Duh, we're using 2 copies of Blood Imps. We need them. And then for Blood Imps, I felt like if you run 2 copies, you can cycle through your deck faster because then you can just play the 1-cost Blood Imp, get a lot of tempo, and then that you play that instead of one of the other two cost minions, so that's half the amount of mana you would have paid to start cycling back to your Demon Warrior or Avea. So prioritize, well, get good use out of your Blood Imps and don't try and stack them up, because then people just fireball them. But otherwise, if people fireball just like a 5 Blood Imp, that's fine for you. You just gained a whole bunch of mana. Who cares if you got hurt? You're normally on their side of the field anyways. This deck is very strong in that sense. I don't think it's great against the Rammer Cheese, obviously. Switch out something for just a wall, and then I think you got it, because you're going to be able to cycle to your wall all the freaking time. So if you just switch out, what would I switch out for a wall? Spirit Vessel. If you just switch out Spirit Vessel for the wall, you'll be in a good spot. But yeah, overall, really fun deck. I'm running Morelia for the healing, and that's it. That's all I gotta say about the deck. Now we'll get into some gameplay. My opponent played first, like the coward that they are. Playing Sniper Scrap. Obviously amazing there. Blood Imp's able to take some hits from them. It's better than those guys hitting my base, because Blood Imps take half damage, and it's just able to take them out quickly. Unfortunately, the Prowler did jump onto him, so that was a bummer. But what you gonna do? You see, I haven't taken a whole bunch of damage, but Healing Puff's just up there. It's not really worth my opponent to be taking it out because he'd be using a whole bunch of mana to take out a 1-mana little boy, when I have minions that are posing like an actual threat on a different lane. Using Demon Warrior to eat the spears, and then the Scrats to add more DPS, following it up with a Healing Puff to top myself off, so I can keep affording to use that. Also, Healing Puff is a 1-mana card, and so it's good to be using to just keep yourself healed up. You saw I didn't play all of the Blood Imps on top of each other whenever I could have. I waited for the first set of Blood Imps to die, and then I played the second. I think that's a good play, because then it doesn't incentivize using spells as much. Yeah, that Prowler kind of kicked my dick in there, but we got him in the end. As you can see, I have a lot of ranged units, and I use my Blood Imps as tanks because they have a good amount of health on them, and they do a lot of damage. So that is a real cleaver. I end up just letting it hit my base instead of trying to block it with something, so I can get my Demon Warrior out faster and start cycling instead of like just going for blocking it. I knew I wasn't going to die, I was in a good spot, and so I thought that it was worth it. You see that they actually had a fireball, so that made me feel good for playing around it. Whenever I didn't even know that they had it, so not stacking up my Blood Imps was definitely the play. So I have Demon Warrior out and just trying to cycle as fast as I can, back to it. Playing all my healing and my imps. Oh wow, he switched it for me. That was nice of him. He fireballed that. It was worth it for him because Sniper Scrap was there. But now I just have the dragon, and so that kind of just wins the game, huh? You see, it is worth playing the Blood Imps because they take half damage instead of full damage. But now with Demon Warrior and Dragon pushing down the lanes, that should be game. Actually, it is game. I know it's game. And GG. On to the next one. He started off with Brothers of Light. I'm like, ah, snap. I know Demon Warrior isn't great into that, but I have to I have Demon Warrior in my starting hand, so I have to play Demon Warrior. I don't have to, but like, you really need to start cycling. I saw that the top one's shield, or his, what was it, Armor of Light was gone, so I played my Blood Imps. I waited for the bottom one's Armor of Light to get triggered, and then I played my Blood Imps on him. And that cleaned it up really easily. He has a laser turret, so that'll pose an issue for my Demon Warrior and my Dragon. But I don't think it'll be too bad if I just wait for him to play it first. Trying to get some healing off. You chain lightnings that? Whatever. We'll just play down more minions. You can see it's a minute and 40 seconds and I'm already on 3 plays of Demon Warrior. Which is insane. If I was playing a Vea, I would be shooting to get my quest finished on my 3rd play. So hopefully, potentially, I'd be having it finished around now. But with the Brothers of Light, I don't think I would have. So I wasn't playing anything, so I was saving up my mana instead of playing into his Brothers of Light. Making sure I take out one of them with Spirit Vessel, and then the other one I can take out with just cards. Gonna have those Scrats pop the light, the Armor of Light, and then I play down Blood Imps. Easy as that. And now I have Demon Warrior. I just saw him play Laser Turret top lane. He has a decently expensive deck, so I'm just able to play Demon Warrior bot lane. I saw a little invisible poof, so I sucked it. Just spamming minions behind the Demon Warrior. Gaining insane mana value, and now you have a Demon Warrior in your base. That's kind of just... You're not looking good. Yep. Alright. Going into the final game. The standoff between my opponent and I, and he breaks first. Even though I'm not hurt, I played Healing Puff as a 1 mana card, and I knew I would be getting hurt. Unfortunately, he's probably just going to walk into... Yeah. I was hoping Blood Imps would be able to take him out, but his Armor of Light triggered again. Hunting Hugger will finish him off. It's got a lot of boys bot lane. But Blood Imps, no. Oh, they're dead. Never mind. Even if Healing Puff only gets a little bit of healing, or like almost none, is fine. But that's fine because we're kind of using Healing Puff as cycling to Demon Warrior instead of like looking for healing. But we obviously want to get value out of it if we can. Healing is important for this deck. Using Hunting Hugger on that boy. And with Hunting Hugger in him, I'm no longer worried about taking him out. So I'm just going to play my Demon Warrior, and that should be able to finish him off, and then Hunting Hugger will help with the actual warrior. And he's still going. What a hero. Look at Ghost. Look at little Ghost boy. Oh, well, there he goes. What can you do? Now this guy's deck worked really well against me, but I obviously am better at the game. And so I win, but no. With the Blastmancer and his Empyrean cards and big healthy boys, you saw I was still able to get through it. But normally people have a hard time actually hitting my base between all my stuff. but once I was able to finally get to Demon Warrior 5, I'm able to end the game. GG. Thank y'all for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed. Blood Imps, I really feel, are a very underutilized card, and with there not being any other one-cost things that are good at taking bridges or anything, I feel like they're really strong. Even if you're not running healing, if you just use them in the early game and stop once you're about half health or 1,000, I think you'll be fine. I don't know. I really like them. What can I say? So I did want to... Oh yeah, just thank you for watching. You can click off now. I'm just going to explain how card cycling actually works, because I don't think everyone knows that. So imagine you have 4 cards in your hand, and so the rest of your cards are in your deck. Whenever you play a card, it goes to the bottom of your deck and you draw the top one. And so that happens. So if you play, if you keep the 2 mana cards in your hand, they don't get cycled back into your deck, obviously. And if you keep playing your 1 mana cards like Blood Imps and Healing Puff, those get cycled into your deck, so you draw those more. And so that helps you cycle to your Demon Warrior and Avea faster. Easy. I just wanted to explain that because I don't know if some of my friends thought that drawing cards was random, and it's not. Yeah. Thank y'all for watching. I love you. Bye.